Yaros here, I am founder of Student Success Incubator. Do you want your child to have balance in life? Do you think there is some unbalance, and maybe you watched my video how to determine whether your child has balance in life and you discovered that there is no balance and you want to do something about it? Then this is video for you. How to bring balance in your child's life through structuring. Structuring will be our technique towards bringing solution to this situation. And the first step in structuring would be making inventory. We will make inventory of your current child's life, and we will create a structure based on it. There are four main areas of your child's life. The first area is your child's body, all actions which are related to your child's body. Second area is your child's relations. Third area is your child's education. And the final area is your child's inner world. So what I want you to do now, together with your child, is to make a list of actions which your child does in each area on a regular basis. So I need all routines, all regular actions which your child has to do or your child wants to do in every area. And one important thing about it is to make this exercise together with your child. If you want your child to be interested and motivated in following the structure and planning which we will make after these videos, then we need your child's participation. We need to engage your child. So let's make it together with your child. The first area which I mentioned was your child's body. Your child's body. What your child does about it. Maybe you think about taking shower, about having meals, about physical exercises. Maybe your child goes in for some sports, your child goes jogging, your child need to do some hygiene activities. So make a list of all of them. And then I need you to define the frequency of each action and the amount of time spent on each action. Let's say meals. How often your child takes meals? 3 times a day. Then in front of this action, having meals, write 3 times a day. And then amount of time. How much time your child spends on each meal? Maybe around half an hour. So go through now all the lists of these actions and fill these things like frequency and amount of time for each. Your child goes in for some sports, how often your child does it and how much time is necessary for it. Next, we go to second area of life, which is your child's relations. It can be relations with you parents, relations with friends, relations with classmates, relations with teachers, coaches. So all relations in your child's life should be reflected here. All actions which help your child to build these relations. Maybe your child spends time in social media, talking with friends. Your child make phone calls to friends. Your child has some meetings with grandparents. So all the actions which your child does in this area should be reflected. And again, frequency. How often you with your child have some maybe common dinner or lunch? How often your child goes and meet with friends? So we need to have this inventory and see how often, maybe at least roughly, how frequent this happens and how much time needs to be spent. Third area is your child's education, the most important area which brings your child towards career goal. This is your child's professional development. and this is your child's studying. So how much time your child spends in school, how much time your child spends doing homework, how much time your child spends with tutors in different tuition enrichment centers, how much time your child spends studying some additional literature, how much time your child spends in library. All different actions which your child is currently doing should be reflected, again with frequency and amount of time. And finally, the fourth area of life is your child's inner world. What makes your child happy? What makes your child develop some values, develop character, develop some interests? So it can be some spiritual activities or some psychological things. Maybe your child attend some religion institutions, or your child read books in self-development. So different things like meditation, which will make your child more developed and more happy in life. So make a list of these actions, and we need again frequency and amount of time. Now we have a whole picture of your child's current life, and let's think now about your child's educational goal. We need your child to think about how much time should be spent in each area so that educational goal would be achieved. Your child needs to maintain all these areas. It is not only about education, but let's think how, like if we think frankly speaking, how much time your child needs to rest, how much time your child needs to spend with friends, how much time your child needs to spend developing the inner world. So let's think about necessary amounts of time, and let's think how much time should be spent on education. Before, when we did inventory, we thought how much time now is spent. So we did inventory of current situation. But now I want you to think about necessary amount, about what you want to achieve, what is your child's educational goal, and then make adjustments in these numbers. Let's say if before your child spent just 1 hour on homework and this was the only activity which your child did in the educational area apart from attending school, then it will not bring your child towards a big educational goal. Your child needs to spend at least 4 or 5 hours after school during studying and making self-education. And after you did these adjustments, you already see that whether your child has time for different activities, but still you see that your child can have opportunity for activities in all 4 areas of life. So we can bring balance into your child's life. But after we have this structure, we need to have another step, which is creating weekly plan of regular activities. So you can go and watch my videos how your child can remember all tasks, and you can also go and watch my series of videos how to turbo boost your child's school performance, and there I have a video 4 tips how to make your child self-organized. There I cover different tasks which a child has, but which are not on a regular basis. So this is to control all the tasks which your child receives and to make it organized. Now we think about regular activities, which happens on a routine basis, which happens on a daily basis. And to see where your child has time for other things, for completing tasks, for doing something which was not planned before, we need to have in the beginning this plan of regular activities, of something what always happens. And how we will create this plan is to take all the activities from the structure which we just now created. So let's have a plan Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday till Sunday, and put on this plan all the activities which you just now wrote, and occupy as much time, as much part of this calendar as you wrote in the structure. You already wrote frequency here, let's say it is like once a week. There is an action, let's say your child goes to the gym once a week. Then find a day with your child for this one day, and you wrote already with your child how much time should be spent there. Let's say 1 hour. Then decide which 1 hour, when during the day your child wants to be in the gym. So put all these activities across this calendar, and then you will have this picture, and you see that all areas can be reflected on weekly regular plan, and it means that your child can have balance in life. The reason why your child didn't have this balance is because there were no structure and no plan for it. Now, once your child has this structure and weekly plan, we already see that it can be achieved. We see ways and we have plan. And you can go now and watch my video, which is called How Your Child Can Have Balance in Life and Be Successful. And there I show how, based on this plan, we can simultaneously achieve student success and balance in life.